Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of my Cowork series. So in my previous video, I already talked about Cowork billing and what are the factors responsible for credit consumption. So we saw that there are majorly four factors impacting the cost. The first one is the model that we are using within the Cowork. The second one is going to be the context. The third one would be the tools or skills that we are invoking. And the last one would be your runtime. So, in today's video, we will see how different models impact the credit consumption by keeping the context. So, here is my cowork. Now, if I go to my cowork and if you toggle to the auto tab, you have multiple model options. The first one is the auto option, the second one is the Claude Sonnet 4.6, third is the Claude Opus 4.8, and lastly, we have GPT 5.5. So what we will do is we are going to do research on a particular company and use different models to see how the different responses looks like. Now what I'll do is I'm going to go to show more research, do a company research, and here maybe I put Google, and here I am keeping it as auto, which means that it is choosing the best model for me, and I just hit enter. The same action I'm going to perform for different models. So I go to Cowork, I select Claude Sonnet 406, I copy this prompt and I run this. Similarly, we will do it for Opus 4.8. And lastly, we'll see it for GPT. So we'll wait for the results to come in and then we will see the credit which is consumed by keeping the context same. Okay, so I see that I have got the response from all the different models based on my research. So I asked it to research for a company and it has done a research for me, and there were three deliverables that I asked to create. The first one was to create an executive summary email, the second one was to create a Word doc, and the lastly I asked it to create an Excel. And if I see, it has created these three deliverables. The first one is sitting in my draft. If I go to my draft, I would be able to see that the email has been perfectly drafted. Now here we used this auto model and left on the cowork to decide which model to choose from. And if I see the credit consumption here, it is 549 credits which is being used. Now if I go to the Sonnet model, I saw the same response. There were three artifacts which were created. Again, the first one is sitting in my draft, and then we have Word and Excel. And the cost for this was 637 credits. For Opus, we saw 820 credits for the same kind of response. And for GPT 505, the credit which was consumed was 1473. Now, the only difference that I see in the response is that the HTML was directly created in the Cowork response. So maybe that is why the credit is little on the higher side. But yes, I think you were able to sort of understand that how keeping the context same, and even though we are getting the same kind of responses from different models, but the credit consumption changes when we switch on to the models. So that is exactly what I wanted to show you, that how models impact the credit consumption when it comes to cowork. And that would be it for this particular video. I'll see you in the next one with more interesting topics.